Oh damn. I like just started talking and I was muted. Alright, let me review the 2 seconds of what I said. So there's a mission last time that I thought I failed. And or I did the mission, but I thought I messed up the Soul Eater quest line. But it turns out I didn't. It turns out all you have to do is talk to Sue and have her disappear. So I've only got 3 quests left. It's this mission right here. Waterfall Tears. No, this is Waterfall Tears. This mission right here, Black Paper, and From the Depths are like the only ones left. And I'm still on for the Soul Eater. Me looking for cheats, I didn't need to do that shit. That was what I said. Who is this? Is this her twin sister? If I heal, I'll heal her. Who is this guy? I wonder if I have to kill them both. They actually have a lot of HP in ultimate mode. Well, I guess not compared to the enemies. Ouch. I'm still in Marvel Infinite mode. My fingers want to do Marvel Infinite combos. What an annoying room. Very aggravating design right here. Okay, there is literally no room in the entire game where I would be better off using Atravision. Let's just clear a path from this door to that door, in case I ever need to go between them. Oh, actually that button unlocks. What the fuck? That's weird. That door design is the kind of door that's opened with a button, and that's a button. But hitting that button opened this design, which this door is usually opened by either quest events or killing all enemies. Got some guys. A couple guys. It was kind of stressful, thinking I'd like locked. I mean, it wasn't stressful. It wasn't that big deal. But I was a little upset, a little sad. Sad would be the most appropriate word. That I locked myself out of Waterfall Tears and thought I couldn't get the Soul Eater anymore. But it was relieving to find out. I like looked at a guide and it's like do so and so. And then I found another guide later on, it's like, oh, you only need to do this. And like, I checked several guides. You use the special properties with a different attack with weapons. Huh? Are you talking about like the burning or the soul or like, you know, all that? Yeah. There's a button called special attack. It's not inherent to the weapon, you don't automatically steal experience. There's like a particular button you have to hit. I think it's literally called special attack. Normal attack, heavy attack, special attack. Special weapons all have a guaranteed and fixed special attack. Extra attack, damn it. So like Chainsawed will always be Gush, for example. And this weapon right here doesn't have one. It's very rare for a special weapon to not have one. This is only one of like 2 or 3 I can even think of. It's like a pretty weird thing. Hi. From the Depths is pretty long. I don't think Black Paper or Waterfall Tears are that long, but they are in caves, which I hate. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Unfortunate to be in caves. Did I fail to hit that button? I guess I just ran up to it and hit the wrong thing. 2 Gush Palace, that's pretty good. That's like a good weapon. That's a weapon that'll carry you a long time if you're a robot fighter. What the fuck is that? Who comes in and types gibberish? Some kind of fucking Fugugad's post right there. That doesn't even seem like a bot. How did you just type nothing? That's impossible. I said come on. Fugugads says come on. Fugugads. Everybody to the limit. The cheat is to the limit. Saying everybody Fugugads. I bet there's just a space there. Hey, Trifluid is a pretty good drop. Unfortunately, I have 10 Trifluids. One thing that this game kind of suffers, is that you can't stock up on stuff. You know what I mean? Like, not only is Star Atomizers kind of rare, but you can only hold 20 ever. You can hold 10 on hand and 10 in bank. You can't, like, develop a stockade of Star Atomizers for when you need them later on. I feel like that's a really significant weakness. So can you actually not paste spaces? Is that actually a special character you have to type with like alt keys or something? Or can you just paste spaces? Post spaces. I remember that's how you used to post Triforce. I don't actually know if it's still possible to Triforce anymore. I might have just outed myself as a giant noob. Someone hit me with a Triforce. I think one of them was alt 60. Is that a Pain Arms? What is that? Oh, it's just the guy who's taking a long time to fade away. I'm most of the way through Caves 1. I don't see any more NPCs. The enemy spawns have been really, really light. Usually only 1 to 2 waves per room. Whoa. It is a... I don't remember this one. I've had it before though. Some kind of cool partisan. I'm not gonna complain. How'd I live? There's a lily right near me and it just fucking shoots me. There are a lot of quests that are really good for killing particular enemies. I say this because I've just fought like a shit ton of Nendorians in a row. Every single room has had several. And that Quarry Fortress user sure is mysterious. That was his only message. I thought we'd get like a story. It's gonna be really weird when there's actual robots going around. That's a yellow. Yellow is not player 2. So the fact that there's a yellow at all means there's a something else, some other color there. Green, I think. There's a blue. I think it's blue, and then yellow, and then green. Oh, they're all here. We got a bunch of characters to go find. This is like the first mission where you can actually do some I mean, this isn't the first mission where you can fuck yourself over. The two previous missions, you can both fuck yourself over. If you tell Sue your name or then if you skip Sue. But this is the first mission where, like, you have to actually, like... Well, you'll see. This is the first mission where you have to genuinely find something, I guess. That's kind of a Triforce. A better attempt than something I could do. Good work. Good work Triforcing. So we got a guy here. I guess I might have to fight him. Well, that's a little weird. We'll worry about him later. Blue guy at the bottom who's just 100% quiet. I think this is just caves 1 and 2, this area. This is, notably, this is the mission where you... Where does it say what mission I'm in? It's in, like, quest board? Waterfall Tears. This is the mission with the 2 billion lilies. This mission is rather notable because it's one of the 2 best farming missions in the entire game for lilies. Offline missions, that is. This would be better with a sword, and also it would be a lot better if I had that power boost. Really, really easy enemy waves. Alright, who are you? Red guy. He's fat. Tired of being a lookout for the daughter who might betray me. Well, that's weird. This mission probably ends once I go find that green. Little greenie. The game. I just lost the game. Yep. They call that piping. Piping for rares. I've done that a lot. This is one of the best places to do it. However, you can no longer do that as of the private service. Because there's no way to play offline. Even if you do one person, I think enemies cannot go from... Oh, here we go. So, there's something you can do in this room. I forget what. This is a pretty scary room. There's something you can do in this room to make 9 of these guys spawn. Which is the most possible you can have of anything. Of any enemy. Of any single enemy. I think you can have 12 boilie slimes if you split them and you have 4 spawning at once. There's some way to get 9 at once here. I don't remember what it is. You might need to kill a particular one. But these guys have a rare version. Does the same ever work on bosses? No. It would be too stupid. Nice number. That literally looks like a... I just died. I piped for safety. That literally looks like a social security number. Is this a dank old 4chan reference? I remember the glory days. Remember the glory days of 4chan? I feel like there were more than 2 that I left. Maybe it's 11. Oh, you like Raymarl, huh? Raymarl is like the closest class to this class that I am right now. Maybe there's a way to go into this. There's like a particular one you can kill, and you can go into the store, and then you can spawn all those guys. Ooh, rare. Special weapon gun. Cannot equip. I'm probably done with the mission now. Just have to find this bitch. I'm being robbed. That's great. Oh no, she's robbing me. I killed her. Oh. So the mission is done, technically speaking. Also, there's a door ahead of me. I can just go and finish the mission now. But there's a little bit more. You can keep on going. But this isn't normally here. This is only here if you... Ooh. If you did all that stuff with Sue. Only one enemy. Nice enemy waves. So there's an NPC I never met in this area. Just unlock. Ah. There's a button over there I probably need to hit. That button doesn't seem optional. Doesn't have the look of an optional button. Yep. A door open, noise played, but no doors opened. Please don't hit me. Okay. Having a high crit ratio is so fucking nice. A little bit of luck goes a long way in this game. Having a high luck literally doubles your damage. That being said, spells can't crit. I think spells can't crit. Thought he was almost dead. So there's quite a bit more to this quest, actually. That's the room that things are happening in. You're in this green unit. It's Karik, the guy from the first mission. They call me the Black Hound. I have orders to kill you. Look at that weapon. That is the Soul Eater. That is the weapon that I'm trying to get. It can only be acquired here from this man. I killed him. GG. You taste so good. I think that's all I had to do. I don't think I had to do anything else. I'll look it up just to make certain. I already got the page open, so it shouldn't take longer than a second. Quote. Defeat him, then go and finish the quest. Yep. Alright, now we got black paper. We're almost done with all quests, boys. Oh wow, they really are twins. Redria and Pinkle? I wonder if there are any actual differences between their models. They've got the same haircut, they've got the same skin color. They're wearing the same outfit, and they're the same height, and that's pretty much all the variables there are. Episode 2 only has 4 quests, and episode 4 has no quests at all, I think. So, all quests in episode 1 is all quests, for the most part. Black Paper. Black Paper is the mastermind behind the missing hunters. That would be Japan as fuck. Crow what? What's her last name? Why does she have a last name? Crow Waynes. She's not even the first character to have a last name. That is honestly Japan as fuck. To have identical twins where one of them is a titty monster and the other one isn't. So this is like a souped up version of the last quest, so I think it's pretty much the same shit but harder. I'm tired of these quests that just make you do really huge areas. If I wanted to do all of caves, I'll do all of caves. There was actually a quest that made me do all of caves, that's the thing that pisses me off. This looks like it's just gonna be the same layout. That could have killed me. It would actually be pretty funny to have identical twins, but one of them is a bigger rack, because it would just be implants. There's some comedy in that. Outing yourself as having implants by having an identical twin who has smaller breasts. That's kind of funny. With the right timing on your combo, you can very easily lock an opponent using a gun. There's a lot of reasons guns are pretty good. Damn it. Being able to soft lock opponent, or not, what do you call that? Stun lock opponents. It's pretty useful. Guns all have very short recovery. Guns are like the best weapons in the game. Provided you're actually managing to damage enemies, which you won't always be. You won't always be managing to damage enemies. That English feels really whack. I think this is my destination. This is the path I took last time, and I think it's the same layout. Book of questions. How many boxes have I not opened that contained rares? Probably at least one. Probably several. There's only one box rare I really want. There are some cool items you can get from boxes. Some of them are insanely fucking rare. There's an item called a merge. In order to get a merge, you have to find some really fucking stupid rare objects. But I forget what they're called. It's like two fucking rare items lead to a merge. One is like a blue barrier, or like a red barrier, or a yellow barrier. There's like a few of those. And then when you find one of those, you have to find... there's like another item. There's barriers that are really shitty, but they're really rare. But you can just equip them out of the gate. And then there's also... It's like Essence of Foe or something like that. Essence of Barda. I don't remember what it's called, but it's something like that. And then if you ever get both of those, if you get like Essence of Barda, which is the ice spell, and you get a blue barrier, which is the, you know, blue barrier. Oh, fuck off. You can combine them, and you get an item called a blue merge. So as you can imagine, it's quite rare. Since it's two fucking rare items. Like, in all the time I've ever played, I've only found, like, a couple barriers. And I don't think I've ever found... I think I've merged once. I've only ever combined a barrier and a essence of. Like, one time ever. I just happened to have both, and I was like, oh shit, I have both. It could be that some section IDs are prone to finding them, and they're the ones I don't play. Like Pinkle or Whitel or something. Viridia, Skyly, Redria, Purplenum, Greenhill, Whitel, Oran, Yellow Buzz, Pinkle, and there are 10. I just named 9. I don't remember. Special weapon. I've already found the special weapon for those guys a lot. I've killed a lot of Ulmers. The special weapon drop is not so rare. Is that the same one as I just found? They are the same. But are they the same? They're not the same. No, they are the same. That's just the damage of, that's the stats of me unequipping. Nah. These are really high level enemies, but even if they weren't, the only kind of way you can hit damage like that is by really high level magic. Against enemies weak to that particular element of magic. I mean, I could potentially still be stronger. If I had, like, more materials on, and if I was a class with a higher ATP max, or just higher ATP in general, rather. And if I had a better weapon, since the chainsaw is not the end-all be-all of powerful weapons. And if I had higher luck, so I was getting more crits, I would be able to break 1,000 damage with a crit pretty easily. You can hit 1,000 damage in this game. If I had like a Sumi-Carry J-Sword, my attack power would be a lot higher than it is. I would have like a good 19,000. 1900. This is probably the last time I'll ever do caves in charge weapons are really powerful. If you're rich. Use your charge and met guns, enjoy your 20k combos. It's good though because money is worthless. I think charge is like one of the strongest. I don't remember if it's stronger or weaker than the one that drains your own HP to do, which the name escapes me. But I remember that one shits damage. Should be caves 2 here, I think. I took the path straight through both times. I just inherently know the way. I just know all the, like, general layouts of caves 1. I've done it so much. Berserk, that's it. I always confuse Berserk with like the confuse line, but it's not. It's like a reverse gush. Is there a single fucking reason I should go down? No. Nor up. Wait, there's a whole bunch of NPCs over there. Oh, they all do 2 times damage. Never mind then. I didn't know. Two times damage over a heavy, because heavies are already 2 times damage over simple. Like that triple miss. Are you alive? How long has that not been there? I get such a damage increase from my good shifter. It's really worth keeping up. Two combos is pretty good. That wasn't actually 2 combos though. Moogle. What's your favorite Final Fantasy Moogle Pies? You can't have a name like Moogle Pies and not love Final Fantasy. I bet it's 11. I bet you're one of those MMO kind of guys. 9. That's a respectable favorite, I suppose. That seems to be a lot of people's favorite. I like 12, Tactics, and 7, and I often argue with myself on which one I like the most. That's cute. They call me the God Hand. Dropped a clean 500 on that guy. Final Fantasy 7 technically doesn't have Moogles. I forget what Moogles have all been in. They've probably made hella cameos in other Square games, but I don't know what. But I like remember them. It's over. That's a sick thing to say when you're killed. Kinda badass. I don't see any other NPCs. That's kinda weird. I might be going to Cave 3. Moogles are hella in Kingdom Hearts. Oh yes, Mario Hoops 3-on-3. That should be a dead giveaway. I don't know though. Mana. Oh, second Densetsu. I've tried to get into mana, but I haven't really. Every time I try to play a mana game, something horrible happens that prevents me from playing it. Like, not even like getting into it, like from playing it. Remember Final Fantasy Tactics Moogles were extinct? But I think they were a summon. And then also there are pigs, which are descended from Moogles. That doesn't make any sense. They're Moogles in Final Fantasy 12, which... No, 12 was first. Tactics is later. Moogles are just extinct. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. The culture of Final Fantasy is so strange. It's very cool, but it's so strange. This is online 1. Please no Megid. See that sick dodge? Episode 1 and 2 on GameCube. Emulated. It's episode 1 and 2 plus. Oh, I have to kill these guys. Do you play any of the private servers? Escaped all. Lucky find. Unarmed animation for funeral is not that bad. This is your favorite game and you don't play any of the private servers? Oh shit, this was the wrong way. I just kind of figured it would be the right way. Because it was so remote. I don't care if it still says Marvel. I'm gonna go back to playing Marvel in not too long. By not too long, I mean I'm probably only gonna be playing this game for another hour tops. No, I'm talking about Phantasy Star Online 1, the private servers. Ultima, Stack, Affinia. People still hella play Phantasy Star Online 1. It's actually like one of the most like, I don't know. It's hard to kill. I think it's really, really big animals have really slow heartbeats. I don't know if sloth heartbeats are slow. Got my milk weak. Oh. God damn it. Is that a pan arms? No, it's just the dragon taking a long time to die again. That's like a particularly faggy way of typing OWO. That's some high level shit posting. Oh, the chainsaw, damn it. That's like a step up even from just typing OWO. Having the space in the middle to simulate like the spacing of a face. I like this. It has a lot of content, particularly good replay value. Yo, that is a tight sloth. I'm all about those sloth emotes. I have one myself. Oh hey, it's everyone. Gonna go ahead and hazard a guess that these guys can steer me to where I'm heading. I followed them around the map. All 3 NPCs, so I probably can't do anything about the quest line yet. All the doors are unlocked. My pin arms. Just in case I have to fight one of them right now, which I probably do. They call me the God Hand. Oh no, I got bartered. I guess I should dodge this. I could fuck this guy up more completely than I fucked up anyone up until this point. It's doing kind of a lot of damage, to be honest. I'm screwed. They're just in the next room. So I'm probably nearing the end of this quest. Whoa. This is my friend who I was looking for. This is the twin. She impersonated her sister who was in on them. Alright, this is the quest where there is some secret content. I think I have to deliberately go back. I need to not talk to the guild counter, because that cannot do anything to advance the quest. But I think I do want to talk to Crow. Alright, so quest is over. But I'm not going to finish it yet. Normal is just regular. Hardcore makes it so if you ever die, your character is permanently deleted. Sandbox makes it so you can set any item into your inventory and also set your level and also just create a mag out of nothing and stuff like that. Doesn't appear to be here. Doesn't appear to be here either. You're permanently locked into whatever account type you make, so once it's sandbox forever. There he is. It would be faster to leave here, enter Caves 2, and then immediately enter Caves 1 from Caves 2's entrance. So I have to finish this quest and then backtrack to... Well, he might have always been there and I might have just missed him. It's not like I looked at that spot. That's Karik. I don't remember if he spawns after I finish the quest or he's always there. That door should already be unlocked. I should be able to just go and get him. That's kind of good. So it should just be a left turn here. That's pretty clearly a typo for I think. Well. I think that lock is... I thought it might open if I just got close enough. Like quest unlock. I think that lock is right here. Favorite game and you didn't even keep playing it. He can't cast spells on me, so I don't need to worry about magic. Hey, what up, bitch? My new rival. I only find purpose, life, when in battle. It means that you make me alive now. Is this Affinia? This is not Affinia. but I have an Affinity account as of just recently. Honk. I can't heal because if I heal him. Or I can heal, I just have to use mates. But Resta will target him because this game is poorly programmed. Kill him. You don't have a brain, you're a robot. Alright, I think that's that, and now I think I just finished the quest. I'll double check though, just for safety. Yep. So that was, we've only got one quest left. And I think it literally has you do all of ruins. Magic runes, laddie. Hey, what up, bitch? Yup. Just from the depths. Big earthquake occurred on Ragol. The research team that went underground there has disappeared. Find them ASAP. Final quest. I have not done Reppy Festival. This class is like a perfect merger of convenience for me. Good enough HP, good enough attack, great magic, the constant healing MP, high skill caps. Like, it's really annoying when you're playing Humar because they can't learn Shift End to Band at all. And if you play Raymar, they only have Shift End to Band up to 15, I think. Whereas this class has Shift End to Band up to 20. It's just it was literally just I googled Soul Eater FAQ. PSO Soul Eater. And there's like 5 guides on how to find it. So we're in Caves 1, right? I mean Ruins 1. Oh, it's Ruins 2. I thought this wasn't Ruins 1, but I wasn't really sure. So we've got Ruins 2 and Ruins 3, so it doesn't make us do the whole thing, but it makes us do a lot of it. Yeah, it's on Fort. But like most private servers have some way of finding rare enemies really easily, so it's not a huge deal. But the items, the rare enemies have really high drops just to compensate for their rareness. Really high drop rates. Ow. Why are these things knocking me over? It might actually be really good to get up a deband. How often am I really using special attack? Let's take it off for a bit. Oops. That's not deband at all. That's Ryuker. There we go. I don't have a Kappa face adequate for that post. What are Arlans and what are Merlins? Special weapon from an Arlan, and it's a sword. It's a katana. Is it another one of these things? Oh my lord, I found 3 of them. Something evil afoot. Hey, it's them. Whoa, I was actually really close to them. Yeah. I want to go talk to them. Remember the days when only a gig was like nuts, a nuts thing to say? Like when this game was new? Leave anything for us? Just bodies. When are we gonna have Bat Movie Night Commando? Hi. Zootopia? I wanna fuck that rabbit. I remember I watched Zootopia and like 1 week later I watched Star Wars. And I remember thinking, wow, that fucking rabbit was a billion times better of a strong female protagonist than fucking Rey was. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing when you get fucking shown up by a rabbit. Should be able to kill both of them this cycle. Oops, maybe not. Well, that's a lot of claws. I thought Zootopia was a pretty great movie. I feel like there was definitely just a little bit of furry acknowledgement. Just a bit. Not a lot. I feel like they showed literal nude characters in the movie just to be like, hey, it's not, we're not hiding anything here. We're doing this tastefully. They're just animals. Gaybolg. That is it. I found a bunch of Gaybolgs. Gaybulges. I hate Final Impact. Master's Arms. Where were you and Beth found 4 Gaybolgs? Let's keep the one with the best stats, I guess. Or maybe let's sell all of them. None of them have hit chance. Kinda like that one. I haven't even tried to use that Demon's Vulcan +8. When destinating folder, should I install it into? Dude, what the fuck are you trying to ask? Have you ever installed anything before? Is this like a new thing for you? Just use the default folder or something. Unless you have like literally a dedicated place you install things, such as a backup hard drive. Program files is just fine. It's like program files purpose, you might say. And install directory for shit you put on it. Wow. Go back and then go forward? I don't know if it won't matter. It'll work wherever it's installed. A ball claw. It's very easy unless you use a gun to let them spawn more enemies. I think the bulk has different drops than a ball claw. I don't think the bulk can drop a rare. PS2? That's like the only thing it didn't come out on. I'll have you know this is a GameCube/Xbox/Dreamcast game. And I'll have you know it looked pretty good at the time. It was a pretty clutch run. I might highlight it. It was very tense all throughout. Please tell me because this is a quest room I can skip this room. Some weird shit afoot. I'm being attacked. I got some enemies too. I might like not. Whoa. Help. This is actually a really bad spot because I have to heal her in order to heal myself. But these enemies are like pretty tough. I'll worry about her in a minute. Focus on the enemies for now. The enemies attack her too. I could probably leave the room and she would get killed by the enemies eventually. This is an aggravating level design. Yep. Fortunately, they're all going for her, but I can't seem to hit her. There we go. Never mind. Oh my god. Alright, focus on the Garlands. Oh wait, is she dead? Alright, good work guys. Robarda level 29. I'd be ecstatic with that if I was a force. Can't seem to install it, what the fuck? What possible roadblock have you run into? Let us help you. Oh fuck. God, I interrupted his attack. Never happy to see these guys, to be honest. Fun fact, if you attack them from outside their attack range, it will count. They can't parry from like too close. So. Does not exist in a— what the fuck? What on earth? Well, stop trying to— stop trying to open it from a shortcut. Just find where you actually installed it, which you might not have done. Are you actually new to computers? Not even trying to be rude. This claw's like not attacking me. Just following me around. Please don't go up there. Why do they always seem to go up those two little paths? God, that's so annoying. I can't easily get them there. How am I ever gonna get the red one? Another escape doll. They're not so rare, but it's always nice finding them. There are a lot of enemies in this room if I haven't killed them all yet. Oh my god, it's a Castbringer, isn't it? I'm literally never happy to see these guys. Got him. Did I just remove the NPC? Yep. That's funny. The Irola has a lot of fucking HP, but like that's a really big difference. Dragon's hard to hit, so it like, especially Seal Dragon. A regular dragon isn't hard to hit, but Seal Dragon's really hard to hit, so it's kind of unsurprising that its HP isn't that high. I was gonna go in the other one, but you know, that effect. Feels very deliberate and intended. Oh yeah. Okay, I just spawned some enemies during a cutscene. Wow. Soul Sabers are so annoying. There's a strat to killing these guys without taking damage, but I'm never been good at it. I mean, it's really easy if you just shoot him. Seal Dragon has like the most aggravating attack pattern ever. Or it's not his attack pattern that's aggravating, it's his fucking speed. He's so fast. You really have to kind of— best defense is a good offense kind of thing. You have to make the fight not last very long. Die Grinder. And a— we're at level 23. I think I saw power material. You might be able to get off online health if you do a one-person server. I wouldn't be surprised. Nice combo. That one actually was a nice combo. Okay, I thought that would kill him. Oh my god. I actually had a new combo there that would have been fine. Nice shot. Oh, I killed him. When you say MST, are you saying Maseda? Or what? Because MST is magic strength. It's one of the stats in this game. Look at my capped ATA. Look at my ATP, it's almost 1,000. Oh. And I'm only 800,000 experience leveling up. Oh. Try the last room before runes. Whoa, Chaosbringer. Darkbringer. I really hate these things. Okay, I thought I would kill it. Oh, thank God. I only played PSO 2 a little bit. I got to level 10, and then I stopped waiting for an English release, and then the English release never happened. A guy with a... what is that weapon? Oh, it's Ash! What up, Ash? It's easy to forget who this guy is. He's the guy who Kyriek rescued with me in the very first mission. Dude, I remember you. I remember you, dude. You don't need to introduce yourself. Ow. That did a lot. Was that a crit? I had to keep him healthy. That still did a lot. More to crit might kill him. Alright, he healed. That's not a big deal since Ash is literally the absolute default character. If you change no appearance whatsoever. If you pick Fomar and you just take 100% exactly the things that you start with. That weapon is called a double brand, I think. Double saber, then double brand. That weapon drops from... it drops a bunch of enemies. But the easiest way to get it is a 1 in 11 from Barbaray on very hard. It's an okay weapon. It is a unique weapon class, which is kind of cool. It's me, Ash. You saved me that time. He looks a lot tougher. This is a good... they call this bookends, dude. When there's parallels between the first and last so-and-so. He wants to prove he's better than me. That's cute. Oh shit, I actually care a lot about the boxes in this room. Or in this area. Each box has a 1 in 300 some chance of containing a Durandal. We got a Darkbringer. That's gonna fuck Ash up. If it doesn't fuck me up first. You're welcome, Ash. Why is he doing it so early? He healed me. I can appreciate that. And he killed the dude. I can appreciate that too. Alright, let's get enough for Reeker. Gotta recover MP so fast standing still. They did a pretty good job with the pathfinding in this game. The AI plays a bit similarly to a human player anyway. Alright, this could be great. What is it? Hold. That's not great. That would still be really useful to kill those Dark Gunners and Death Gunners. But I run into them so rarely, it's not worth trying to counterplay them. I wonder who's beaten this game the most completely of anyone who's ever played it. Someone out there who's gotten all 10 section IDs to max level. Found every rare. This might be the giant maze. If I recall correctly, the giant maze is solved by going this way and then going straight across. That two-person door is like the correct destination. However, it seems to be locked. Ah. I wanted to cast a shift it, but I want to cast it on him. He's all the way over there. Now I'm killing this guy without a shift it. I think I game over if Ash dies. So I have to be at least a little bit careful. It would also be good if I didn't die. Put it like that. I wanted that one. Oh shit, you die. Dude, actually bodied. Actually bodied! Ash is doing some work. That was cool. That helped a lot. Oh shit. Aw, damn it. That claw saved me, and then it got hit by the... Whoa. I unequipped all weapons. What causes that to happen? Maybe I did it myself. It turns out Delbiter is like the hardest enemy in the game. God Hand is just fists. There are a couple weapons that are just fist weapons. It's the God Hand, there's like 3. God Hand, Angry Fist, I forget. They're just your normal unarmed animations. The unarmed animations are normally really shitty, they have a lot of recovery on everything. But I think the special weapon type unarmed animations just like shorten the recovery and whatnot. They're considered to be extremely good one target what do you call that? Extremely good one target weapon types. Brave Knuckle, Angry Fist, God Hand. The God Hand is the best one, I'm pretty sure. Generally speaking, anything with more hits of combo is better. Like all twin brands and all twin sabers are better. And daggers as well, I think are better. It depends on your attack power. But like usually if you're just trying for optimal damage and like guaranteed recovery periods, you'd rather have that. This is a really, really, really bad placement of that Indie Belro. I like what he's healing me. That indie Belro needs to fuck off. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I was thinking there was going to be confusion. I actually skipped episode 3, but retrospectively, it would be a really good game to go back and play now, like on stream. I played it just a little bit. I think I bought it at some point, but I think I literally I played it like twice and then I just put it down. I was like, this isn't what I wanted. But now it would be really cool to go back and look at. You can play it offline, right? I didn't really give it a chance. Someone stacked a bunch of rocks in front of that door. This would be a good room to use a trap vision. Whoa. I think those things don't become visible with trap visions. That's like exactly my kind of game that I look for to stream. Some game that I know a lot about other games in the series, or I know a lot about the game, but I never really gave it a fair chance as a kid, and now I'm like ready to look at it anew. That's a new eyes kind of game. That's like exactly the game I look for when streaming. That would be a super, super good streaming game. I've only done one playthrough ever of episode 4. I've opened it up. I've only made like 4 episode 4 lobbies ever. I'm gonna make a 5th one pretty soon. I'm gonna play through all of episode 4 just to see what's all up. All I remember is that enemies have rare drops even in normal mode, which is kind of cool, and that it's pretty hard and had some really cool stuff. A lot of unique enemy types. It's just like 1 and 2, yeah. It's the same shit again, in a good way. Alright, so whatever switch I hit didn't do anything over there. This is the one mission I was remembering, dude. This is the mission that's just a giant fucking maze. Oh, look at that. Look at that little list. That's if you scroll down, you'll see that. I never got around to that. Never got around to that. That list is so outdated. I leave it up there just because it's like, it's almost cute in how outdated it is. So let me actually read that. When is Battle Kid in the Fortress of Peril? That's such a good game. I really should stream Battle Kid. Battle Kid is like low-key the best NES game ever. Which is unsurprising because it's the newest NES game ever. I remember I used to play an NES game a lot on emulators called Little Simpson. And it turns out it's rare as fuck. It turns out it's the most valuable... Ooh, these are some annoying enemies. It turns out it's the most valuable NES game. This guy definitely unequips your gear when he hits you. The elevators do that too. That's like really annoying to be honest. Ah, crit. My power. Why can I still find those? Alright. Special weapon for my claw. Basically a 0 chance that's gonna be something cool. It's probably another gay bolt. It's a silence claw. Getting a claw from a claw. How appropriate. And then ray gun could be really fucking busted. Guess I'll use a monofluid just to justify. The animation for claw in this class is really shit. Animation for claw in general is really shit, but especially on this class. I need this. I remember spending a really long time looking for that. I didn't see it the first pass. And then I didn't know what to do because I couldn't find it. I'd like Ash to pull all 4 of them. I stuck that guy in the wall somehow. Fantasy Star Online. Okay, I did that. Live Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. I do that a lot. Not a lot, maybe. PSO 2. Don't do that at all. Never did. Is it the same 3 enemies? No. FF12 I did once right when I was starting, and another one quite recently. God damn it. That hitbox. That's nasty. Stop that. I don't think I ever did Yoshi's Island. Hold on. I skipped ahead. Super Mario 74 I did just recently. I never actually played that on stream until just recently, but I beat it on stream. Battle Kid never did on stream. I did the entire Battle Network series, but it was like it was a lot more recent than when I wrote that. That guy doesn't heal his own fucking... Or the Lions I did for the first time just recently. Tactics Ogre I've never done. Fire Emblem I've done way a lot. Already Lightfoot I did like twice. Lunar Legend and Mega Man X. Mega Man no. X once and X4 once. 0 no. Revere no. Lunar Legend once and I didn't finish it. Yoshi's Island never ever. Various Nintendo titles yes. Dragon Quest some, about halfway with the numbered games. Various PSP games, basically not at all. I have like an Artie Lightfoot playthrough on YouTube. Artie Lightfoot's low-key a really good platformer, to be honest. We got another switch. Chaos Sorcerer. Tell me about Super Mario 64 Online Edition like I don't already know. That shit's my life's blood. Got Ash. That was close, he got pretty low. Please no Megid. That was a summon, I suppose. It was a Photon Blast. HP Mate. 2 PM weekdays. That was true when I was in college. Then I got a job. I'd never been employed when I started streaming. That's a weird thought. For all the time I was in high school and all the time I was in college, I'd never ever been employed. Difficult to decide by how much you want to choose grinding. You can break the game with not that much grinding if you know what you're doing. Almost none. What's really cool about Final Fantasy Tactics is that you can actually break the game with almost any class. Every class has some really cheap bullshit thing you can do. For example, did you know if you're an archer and you have sub-levels in Knight, you can equip a bow and then break opponent's gear from across the map? And also, if you have the Archer's Concentrate on, it will ignore the evasion component of... where am I going? It will ignore the evasion component of weapon breaking. You really don't need to grind in FFT at all. You'll get like your optimal characters just merely through the process of playing the game. Grinding is not a thing in that game, I feel. Did you know that most characters that you fight in the game are utterly useless if they have their weapons broken? Most human opponents are literally helpless. Helpless little babies. FFT is a really, really cool game to break. I think that's one of its great strengths. What do you heal? Oh, here's a bunch of gates that I opened. I think I'm done. I've been everywhere. He says, can you go on ahead? But I'm about 80% sure that I just finished the quest. Every knight has weapon break that's forced. That's the first time you fight Wygraph? That's like not very far into the game at all. That's like the 8th mandatory chapter. Or perhaps the 9th. King's Caliber. It's gold. Silence Claw. I'll probably sell it. There's no hit chance. Fun fact, I didn't know this until really recently. Wygraph's Chocobo is Boko. It's the Chocobo that you eventually recruit in the beginning of Chapter 2. Isn't that kind of neat? $180 of the 200. Technically speaking, I finished all quests. Geist Ray Gun could have been pretty dank. You're done. Alright, so now I've completed the quest, and that's the last quest in the game. However, there's one loose end to tie up. If you go to Ruins 2, where is he? Okay, where actually is he? And before, by completing the quest, I made it so I couldn't do this. Alright, time to explore Ruins 2. They should be visible on the map. Maybe I fucked up somewhere. did the first 2 fights with Kyriek. Are they actually different? Well. I'm gonna feel like a retard. I could die. If by completing the quest I made it so I can't. Weren't you? You say that like... Well, was I? Shit. I could have died. I might have. I might have fucked up by not following him to Caves 1. I might have fucked up by going to check the guild counter. It says do not go back. That might be it. I might have fucked up, yeah. Damn it. No, not like this. It even had 3 exclamation points before the do not go back. Well, I could just do the whole thing again. I consider myself to have done every single quest. However, I think what I'm going to do is quit without saving. Well, quit and save, but like not finish the quest. And activate some cheats, such as walk through walls. Be right back. And by be right back, I mean hold on. What do you think of what? Final Fantasy 15. I haven't played it. Talking to the quest counter made it so I couldn't do that? It's not fair. Like, this should theoretically be really fast if I'm not stopping to fight a single enemy. I heavily emphasize theoretically there. I want that fucking... I've come so far for that Soul Eater. God damn it, dude, if it's not one thing, it's another. So I've got walk through walls on, so I can walk through walls. Can walk through this wall. Can kind of walk through this wall. Hey, bitch. He can walk through walls too. The walk through walls cheat makes it so walls don't exist. Also, enemies can walk through walls. I'll probably need to do that big room in the center. Probably need to do all the quest relevant rooms. Or else I wouldn't even bother to visit Cape Ruins 2. I just use a cheat to get to Ruins 3. There are a few annoying glitches with the walk through walls cheat. Note that guy is floating. That's one of the glitches. That one's not annoying. What's that weapon called? A Gigash? No. What's the purple one called? Claymore is gold? What's the fuck are these? These are people? These are the NPCs? You can look at the NPC names? I didn't realize that. Anyway. I know the approximate path through. This way. So you can't walk through doors. Doors still exist. And also you can't just walk willy-nilly through the stage. The game gets pretty mad if you start trying to do that. However, you can walk in the slight little spots alongside doors fairly easily. The game doesn't mind at all when you do that. That guy's floating. This is one of the walk through walls glitches, is he won't always touch the ground. It's utterly harmless. Some areas are glitchier than others. This door is supposed to unlock. I guess because I didn't kill some enemies earlier. Probably fucked it up just a little bit. So there's like 3 rooms I still need to do in order to finish the quest. Remember how I said enemies can walk through walls? They can actually follow me between rooms. However, they usually get stuck on doors, which are you still can't walk through doors. And also they'll lose interest in me if I get too far ahead. As you can see, I'm an expert with this cheat. However, if they do follow you into a room, it's pretty annoying because you actually can't get far enough away. Like, or rather, once. Oh, here we go. Nice. Once an enemy follows you into another room, you can only target that enemy if you're in the original room with it. So an enemy cannot be targeted if it follows you into another room. Each enemy has like a thing that says it can only be targeted in that specific room that it's native to, which prevents you from shooting enemies through doors. I should get my buffs up before I engage this woman. I probably don't need to kill her to finish the quest, since I can just skip her by walking through the door. But I want to remove all the NPCs and whatnot. But I only pulled one guy. And he seems to be targeting her. At attack range. Alright, she died. Unfortunately, I think I still need to kill all enemies in this room. Hey, that's a gay bulge, I think. Yep. Homosexual bulge. Remember when I just did this quest, but I did the ending slightly wrong, so I'm redoing it? We live in a cruel, cruel world. That Regan could be really busted. These things are so annoying to fight solo, especially with melee weapons. Escape ball's nice. I know he's here somewhere. Somewhere there's one of them stampeding mofos. Oh, that got that could be really bad. That guy just left the room. He might need to randomly, like, come back into the room. Oh yeah, they need to fuck off about that. Get back in here. Fortunately, I think if I'm in the room, I can still target them. But I need that one to not get too far away. These things are so annoying to kill solo. Alright, they're both in. Alright, where are you? I'm ready. God damn. These things do so much damage, and this one crits me. Oh, god damn it. I hate these damn things. Is it possible to kill one without taking a ton of damage? Excuse me. It's gonna be pretty awful if I leave enemies alive in one of the maps where... Oh, damn it. I end up fighting Karik. Nope. Worst case scenario, I can always reload where an enemy is by exiting and re-entering the map. Let's walk through walls. God, I probably still need to do this mission. Belrose. This mission is still obnoxious as hell. Or this room, rather. Ash, you better heal. God damn it. Swear to God if he gets crit now. Alright, that scared me. A crit would have killed him. I mean, crits aren't common or anything, but, you know. Now's a really good chance to buff the fuck out of him. Since my attacks could not be interrupted. I can lead him out, but I want to not miss any quest dialogue, which he has immediately after this room. Because the quest dialogue could affect his AI to some degree, in a way that I don't want to fuck around with. Like, for example, if I re-entered this room after, like, I was supposed to rescue him, after he already left the team. There's certain switches I want to activate all the switches, but still progress. It should be pretty fast getting to my final destination. My final destination 3. He should follow me out of this room fairly easily. Okay, never mind. He could get stuck on enemies. And this is a really good opportunity to kill that Darkbringer, so... Alright, I should be able to just go straight through this with zero thought whatsoever. It depends. It depends on whether the game is going to let me through this room. Or not this room, but rather this room. How far out of bounds do they go? I might need to actually deactivate these. Nope. I can go around them. Good work, Ash. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to get some quest dialogue in that previous room where I left the gunners alive. Which I'm not normally, you're not normally supposed to be able to do that. So I might get fucked up by those things during the cutscene. Which will be dank, but not good. He got a little stuck. NPCs can walk through gates. They don't usually, but they can. Alright, those guys are out of bounds, which is pretty funny. I gotta get through this dialogue as fast as possible. Alright, so without returning, and to go back to ruins too, which should be pretty easy. Let's walk through walls. Doing this quest, it was relieving to see that I did everything, like going perfectly clockwise. I skipped any and all difficulties. Alright, so he's going to look for survivors. If they're here, I'm gonna be so mad. If they're not here, I'll be even madder, to be honest. There they are. So I did despawn them by completing the quest. How frustrating. Ow. I forgot it was that guy. He's confused. This happens on the walk-through walls every now and then. Enemies pace but fail to move. Oh no. Oh fuck. I moved in such a way that I got stuck in the wall. This can happen. I might need to Ryuker. Please tell me this Ryuker doesn't... Please tell me I can manually load. Please tell me I didn't fuck it up. Please tell me I can go back into ruins too. Please tell me that doesn't count as going back. I'm gonna flip a bitch. I'm literally about to flip a bitch. I haven't gotten stuck in a wall like that in a really long time. Please, please, please. Thank God. They're still there. That was scary for a minute. Completing the quest fucking made them despawn. Even though I didn't accept the reward. That's really like... This is very missable. This is like top 10 missable secrets in all video games. It's not even that great of a rare. However... Did I do it again? However, it is a rare that, okay, I need to be really careful about this hallways. It is a rare that you can get in normal mode. I think this is the first rare I ever equipped. But it's not... I don't know if it's the first rare I ever found. It might have been. You have to do a lot of quests to get this. You don't have to do a lot. I've been doing all the quests. You don't have to do all the quests. Look, walk through walls is not... You can't criticize glitches in a game when you're literally cheating. It was Marble Baby. Not anymore. This game likes fast travel. I'm just trying to make this take as long as possible. Did you play the story mode? Nope. My Reeker looks all glitchy there. Here it comes. He's getting attacked by NPCs. I'm supposed to have killed those guys. That was pretty funny. This door is supposed to be open. So Ash got killed by... or it killed is a bit strong. Ow. I'll kill you. I killed him. I'm gonna worry about these guys first, although they do appear to be glitched. So maybe I'll only worry about one of them. Yeah, that one seems like the adequate one to worry about. And whatever. Damn it. I raised his defenses in order to raise mine, because I like myself in the long haul here. His attack range is giant. Just gonna use a Trimate. Trimates restore all HP. I enjoy that a couple of the enemies are out of bounds. My evasion's pretty good, so he's not super dangerous. That was not even me, I don't think. I think that was the enemy. It's pretty funny that he got hit during the cutscene. I don't want to kill him and then get killed in a follow-up cutscene where the game loses me. I guess technically speaking this is a pretty hard battle. It's not, but like, you know, it's the hardest NPC you ever fight. No. See, the basic enemies of this area are more dangerous than this guy. I win. Got Soul Eater. Let's clear out this room just a little bit. There's a bunch of gunners and they're all out of stage. Oh. I missed my entire cycle on that guy because of that. Let's just revive Ash and talk to him. You defeat him? Damn. Alright, we did it. And the Soul Eater's right there in my inventory. I guess we'll look at it. There it is. I've got it. It's not great. it's weaker than a ray gun. So it's weaker than some generic weapons. However, it is cool. It's definitely cool. I got the Soul Eater, dude. And also I did all the quests. That took a long time because I'm dumb. I cheated a little bit, but considering I successfully completed the quest without cheating, I don't really care. No, do not cancel. Alright, show me the reward. Show me the money. Bada bing, bada... Huh. Central Dome Fire Swirl. I forgot about this. Alright, this is a quest I've never done. I'm gonna turn off my cheat before I start it. This is a PSO Plus quest. And it's only apparently unlocked from doing all other quests, so it might be the hardest quest in the game. But I don't know because I know literally nothing about it. I know that there were either 1 or 2 extra quests that were added in PSO Plus. So this is either the last quest or the second to last quest. But I don't know which. I don't know a damn thing about it. I don't know a single thing about Central Dome Fire Swirl. This is weird. Up till now, I've just been replaying stuff I only vaguely remember from 10 years ago. You know what's weird? Is that, like, I remember it from 10 years ago, but every single cell in my body that was alive 10 years ago is now dead. And they've all been replaced by new cells. Isn't that like a weird thing to think about? What's that called? The Ship of Theseus? I got all Ship of Theseus. Alright, I now have collision. Central Dome Fire Swirl. I wonder what the hell you do. And before it makes me go through literally every world. This music. Chris Payton is a woman named Chris. I like that. Your normal attacks will... What the hell is this? Technique use is prohibited. Use long range attacks. I didn't go outside the walls to show you Regal. Oh, it's only Forest 2, it's not Forest 1. So I've got to do this quest without using any techniques, and also while shooting fires. What the hell is this? This is cool. This is really weird. I've never ever done this. I have to not use any spells. How are there that many NPCs? I guess it only loads a few of them at a time. What the hell is this? I didn't mean it. I don't know how to get behind that. Did I really just miss? What happened there? Oh my god, Barbles are like barely refreshing to kill. They literally told me to kill the fire with ranged weapons. No regrets. What the hell is this song, Burning Rangers? What is this? What happened? What kind of bizarre, like, crossover am I playing right now? I'll have you know I'm shooting it with sunlight. I'd really like to cast shift, damn it. Oh, my techniques are actually grayed out, so I don't have to worry about using them on accident. With the right timing of a combo, you can avoid ever taking damage. There might well be a flamethrower weapon. I don't know that there isn't. I feel like there is. This is really, 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 really weird. I like stuttered there. That was weird. Stuttered there too. I'm gonna go down here really fast just because I know there's an NPC down here. How many there were there? 9 to 10? The fires probably hurt you if you get too close to them. This is so strange. This is so strange. This is beyond weird. Is that a flamethrower? The song is catchy, but it's no Rescue Girl. Which is what I am right now, by the way. There. Who are you? Alright, so I've rescued 3. Why is this so cool? Why is this so cool? I guess the doors are locked. I guess these count as like enemies or something for the purposes of unlocking doors. But yeah, that was the guy who, that was like value of, I forget what that spell was, or what that mission was called. It's like one of the first 3 missions. I have to be a little bit more careful with my HP considering I don't have, whoa. I don't have that good of ways of healing. That was 2. They were like perfectly stacked on top of one another. I have one very important question. It's, yo, why is this tight though? Oh, the enemies. Damn it. The crit. I can skip the rappies. One skipped. The other one sort of skipped. God, it's incredible how much Shifta helps. It's incredible how naked and alone you are without Shifta. Gifoy. I did 60% of the trials and I did not get stopped by a single trial at any point. Those doors are still locked. And so are these ones. Not that one. Got enemies. Golguses. These guys are perfectly fine to kill with a sword. Good lord. I agree. Sloths are really weird, actually. Sloths are like extremely strange animals. Rappy skip. I need that dynamite. Alright, for some reason I'm incapable of targeting these things. Are they all gonna cry? I killed your king. God, this is tedious. This would be a lot faster with Shifta. This must be horrible if you're a force, dude. Especially a Reika seal or something. I mean, a Focus seal. Faux New Earl. Good lord, how many wolves? Quick kill. Uh, this is awkward. I think one of the enemies went behind that gate. I can't shoot him back there. And I can't use any techniques on him. Alright, thank God. Still locked. Still locked. Are there fires I missed? There must be like a fire somewhere. Hi. I already helped Bogard. Ah. This is one of the twins. That top door's still locked. This is low-key a great quest. The rest of the guys are all at the top where the dragon is. I'm gonna flip a bitch if this goes through caves, mines, and ruins. I will utilize the gamekeeper's feature of save states, and I will still complete it if it does. This is like a really cool quest. I just hope it doesn't overstay its welcome. Aha. That was a crit. I was like right about to heal and I was like, you know. I'm gonna hit this guy with the soul eater. Hell yeah. This is the life. I earned this soul eater. It's not even remotely as good as my chainsaw. But it is cool. It is cool like my chainsaw. This is a lot of talas. Damn it, I didn't want the antidote. Antidotes are worthless to me. We got 2 warps. That's different. This man is on fire. go through all kinds of mates in this room. Sick dodge. Am I hitting this thing? Alright, at 30, dude, that Rappy woke up at the time I was shooting that thing. Maybe I just have to kill all enemies before I can hit them. Who are these guys? Bartle sounds a little bit like Turtle. This is really aggravating map design. I'm really limited to where I can stand. Good lord. They overwhelm you in this map. When you're surrounded, wolves are pretty annoying. That was good. Dude, being a force in this map would be so shit. I'd love to take the opportunity to just put out the fires. You could probably still use, like, weapon techniques, which would make this not that bad. So, for example, if you had a Hildebrand's Cane or Technical Crochet, you could still cast spells. Are there fucking enough enemies on this map? Oh my fucking god, they're not. There actually weren't enough enemies on this map. I like the song at first, but now I'm kind of getting sick of it. I'm so limited to where I can stand. Why are there so many waves? There have been like 6 waves already in this map. Thank God for Rappy quick kills. Oh my fucking god, you've got to be kidding me. It's a lot of tall O's. mean the photon blast. Well. Extra, I've got shifted grayed out. I don't have extra attack bound at all right now. Can scientists explain this? Maybe you have to kill them in a particular order. What? One of them can be killed, I guess. Ah, I wish I'd known. I got a warp down there. Can't shoot that. This probably just takes me right down there, which means there's no advancing warp, which means I might be done. Am I done? I've completed the area, damn it. I guess I should Ryuker. Oh yeah, all spells are locked. This door is all broken. The dragon has fought inside that room. This has been a very strange quest. Whoa. Unable to connect. Oh my god. Alright, I've got to look it up. I want to say yes, but like... Alright, the second one's much shorter. Alright, let's do it. Apparently, every time you do this mission, there's Hillbears you have to kill. And apparently every time you do this mission, the Hillbears are always the difficulty of ultimate mode. Which means that you'll basically be unable to kill them. Unless you're, like, you know, prepared for ultimate mode. My techniques are available. Green NPC. That seems fairly straightforward. Okay, that was weird. Okay. So this, you could just complete the quest. I wonder what you get for doing the second half of it. Fire. Whoa, this overhead angle. It's kind of tight. What? Well, let me target the fires. He got one shot. And I got paralyzed. He straight up got one shot. I hate alerts. Dude, this guy straight up got one shot. Well, the fires went out. I wonder if that increased my reward or what. Is my chat frozen or what? Someone say something. Make me feel a little better. Before third time. Hi. Havoc. I just accepted that blindly. It could have been something really good. Blizzard. It's gold. Pen is. Not even a good Gaybog. I'm really running out of room for shit. 186. I enjoy that post. Alright, so is that GG? I wonder if that guy lived, if it would have changed things. I have the quest thing open here. It doesn't mention. Well, that was weird. Alright, now we're all quests done. Yeah, they are. Cool. GG. Every quest has the completed symbol, and you can revisit quests now. So that's it. Quest over. Very cool. Very fun. Good job, everyone. I'm not quite done. I thought it would be kind of fun to go Forest 1 in normal mode. I'm just gonna shoot the dragon. I guess I'll cast some spells, because the spells will also probably one-shot everything. It'll be pretty dank. Forest 1, baby. Dibumas. What level of Gifoy is that? 18. I thought it was level 25 when it got the 2. Murked. Just a real quick run through a forest. I won't open any boxes. Oh, that thing has more than 229 health. Respectable. Something here lived through a hit. Silenced. Assassinated. Be casting more spells. It'd be kind of dank to equip a saber. Oh, I found literally the perfect saber. I found the only saber. I found 0 pluses and not super effective to anything. This is all stats, baby. 180. 180 using only stats. Now 4. Oh, damn it. Only got 2. Good old yellow Ragrappies. I didn't even cast Shifta. I guess I'll cast Shifta for the boss. Not like I need it here. Forest is a perfect first world. I need to kill the enemies in this map. Forest 1 is a near perfectly designed map, I feel. You got the 6 different variations. You only got like 2 points where they're like not connected to anything else, and the start and finish are almost always in those 2 points. or one of those two, or like near those two. Like that finish wasn't. It wasn't. Is that my destination? Yeah, it must be. I don't get this layout very often. That finish wasn't quite at the dead end. Like, I could have gone one extra room purely for the loots. The problem with this game, I think one of the big weaknesses of this game is the loot stop kind of being worth going for, eventually. You don't care about box drops, you only care about enemy drops. And you tend to, like, it's very easy to look up what enemies you want to kill to get the ideal enemy drops. I guess if you just want to surprise yourself, you can just go kill random enemies and wait for random drops and have a good time doing that. I'm about to fucking murk that dragon, dude. I'm like 1, 2, 3 rooms away from... No, 4, 5. 5 rooms away from killing the dragon. Oh, it should be 3. I'm gonna be surrounded, I think. Yeah. Maybe you can call that surrounded. This isn't an utterly worth... There are certain items I can find here that'll technically be okay. I mean, obviously a Trimate's worth picking up if I run into one of those, which I probably will if I kill a Gigabooma since they're 7/8 drop odds. Whoa. I never really thought about what barbarous meant when I was a kid. Is barbarian a racial word? Is barbarian someone from a place? I know, like, vandal is a racial word. And I've heard a lot of other ones are too, like similar words to that. Gypsy is racist. Or I shouldn't say racist, it's racial. I guess it's probably racist too. I saw the list of like racial words. That's vague. I don't know what that means. It's gibberish. Okay, not a specific race. Neat. Some cool word origin right there. Fucking snipe. Alright, last stream before Dragon. Sniped. Alright, this dragon's about to catch these hands. I don't need the defense one. Damn it. Didn't one-shot him. You can only at best two-shot this guy. It looks like I'm gonna get the 3-shot. He should have roared if I knocked him immediately into second phase. I might get 3-shot or I might get 4-shot. There's the roar. I got a 3-shot. Nice crit. 954. So with 2 crits, I would 2-shot him. What is my absolute strongest weapon? Single hit max damage. It might be this God Fist. God Hand. 2 Angry Fists, 2 Agito. The red sword is kind of close. The red sword is a much better weapon type. The red dagger is pretty alarmingly strong. Dragon's Claw is pretty powerful. That's it. I don't have a damn thing as strong as this weapon. That's my red barrier, my blue barrier. Cure Shock. I should have been carrying this around forever. It makes it so you can't be shorted. I guess all that's left is to get to level 200. Like, I've never ever gotten to level 200. I don't think anything in particular happens, but it would be really cool. I've never done it before. Did it save? It said it saved, but Dolphin can be kind of